Hi, my name is Zico and I'm a technical specialist at AlphaTem Technology, and welcome to this Getting Started with EnviroMon guide. In this video we'll be going through the hardware and software configuration of the EnviroMon system. To do this we'll be doing a room temperature and humidity measurement. So to demonstrate this we'll be using the EL005 data logger. This is central to every EnviroMon system and it's the interface between your PC and your sensors. It can be left to run remotely after initial configuration on your PC. So when you connect the logger back to your PC, it will download the data, or you can leave it connected to your PC to get live readings. It can store up to 250,000 readings in its memory and can have sampling intervals between 1 minute to 240 minutes. It also has a backup rechargeable battery in case of mains failure, and it connects to your PC using a serial interface, and it comes supplied with a USB to serial adapter. We'll also be using the EL026 converter and the EL030 sensor. So the EL030 is a temperature and humidity sensor and it plugs into the front of the EL026 converter, like that. Now the role of the EL026 is to convert the analog signal from your EL030 sensor into a digital signal, which is then sent to your data logger. And it's sent to the data logger using a cable. So if you look at the back of the EL026 converter, you'll see that there are two ports, and the data logger also has two ports, and this is where the cable plugs in. So if we plug it into one of the ports in the data logger, it doesn't matter which one, and plug it into one of the ports in the converter, it also doesn't matter which one. Now, the reason why we have two ports is because you can actually daisy chain multiple converters to one data logger. Now you can mix and match your converters, so we have a wide range of converters available. So the data cable itself is not only used to relay data from the converter to the data logger, but it's also used to power the converters. So if you had a chain of converters connected, they'd all be powered from the data logger using the cable. Okay, so let's talk a little more about the EL026 and the EL030. So it has a combined accuracy of plus or minus 0.3 degrees Celsius and plus or minus 3% relative humidity. And it has a temperature range of minus 20 to 70 degrees Celsius and a relative humidity range of 0 to 95% non-condensing. Okay, before we actually go into the software configuration, we need to ensure that everything's connected properly. So the first thing we do is ensure that there's power going into the data logger, and you'll have a power supply that comes supplied to the data logger, and that cable is plugged into the data logger and into your converter as well, and the lights are flashing. And if we flip the actual converter, that the center is plugged into the front of the converter. The next thing we need to do is to plug the USB serial adapter into your PC. And then into your data logger. We can now run the software, so EnviroMon shortcut. Then go to Settings, Configuration, Change, and then Quick. Then click on Next. The next thing we need to do is choose the COM port, and in this particular case it's COM4. And then click on Next. Now what will happen is the logger will interrogate the system to see what's connected to it, and in this particular case, as you can see, it's found the EL026 temperature humidity converter with address 8. Each of these converters has an address between 1 to 15, which you can program. So we can now click on Next. Now what we need to do is we need to enable the channels. So if you click on, double click on the next to the temperature channel and change it from no to yes, and do the same with humidity. And if we double click on the actual channel number, we can give it a name. So for channel 1 we'll call it temp, and for channel 2 we'll call it RH. You also notice that there's alarm options over there. So if we double click on alarms, the alarm menu will appear. Now we'll cover that in another video, so we'll leave that off by default. And now what we can do is program. So what happened here is it will write the configuration that's we've just made, and it will be programmed into the data logger. Once that's complete, we can click on the Finish button, and it will ask us to restart the program for changes to take effect. And then we can restart the program. And you see some live readings over there. So I'll put my hand over the probe just to change the temperature and humidity. Now the actual sampling interval is once every minute, but you'll notice that the readings are changing quicker than once a minute, and that's because it averages the readings over that minute interval. This concludes this video on the hardware and software configuration of the EnviroMon system. Thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.